Mental health is the foundation of everything we do. It affects how we think, how we feel, and even how we treat others. When our mental health is strong, we can handle stress, build better relationships, and move through life with confidence. But when it's neglected, even the smallest challenges can feel overwhelming. The good news is that maintaining good mental health doesn't require major life changes. It comes from the small, consistent choices we make each day. Think of it as daily self-care for the mind. Simple habits that over time build resilience, calmness, and joy. 10. Start your day with gratitude. How you begin your morning sets the tone for the rest of the day. Many of us wake up and immediately check our phones, getting flooded with emails, news, or social media. That can instantly create stress and comparison. Instead, starting with gratitude is like giving your brain a fresh, positive lens to look through. It doesn't have to take long. Before you even get out of bed, think of 3 things you're thankful for. Maybe it's the comfort of your home, the support of family, or even something as simple as a good night's sleep. Writing them down in a journal can make the practice even more powerful. Gratitude isn't just about positive thinking. Studies show that it actually rewires your brain to focus more on optimism and less on negativity. Over time, this can reduce anxiety, improve mood, and even strengthen your immune system. Imagine starting each day not with stress, but with appreciation. It's a small shift that can completely change your outlook. 9. Move your body. Everyday exercise is often thought of as a way to stay in shape, but it's equally important for mental well-being. When you move your body, you release endorphins, natural chemicals that boost mood and fight stress. You don't need intense workouts to feel the benefits. Even a 20-minute walk outside, gentle stretching, or dancing in your living room can clear your head and improve focus. The key is consistency. Think of movement as medicine for your mind. When you make it a daily habit, you'll notice reduced anxiety, improved sleep, and more stable emotions. If you can, take your movement outdoors. Fresh air and sunlight add another layer of benefits by boosting vitamin D levels, which are directly linked to mood regulation. Something as simple as walking in a park can make you feel refreshed and mentally lighter. 8. Practice mindful breathing. Breathing is something we do without thinking, but mindful breathing turns it into a powerful tool for mental clarity. When life feels overwhelming, your breath is the quickest way to calm your nervous system. Try this. Close your eyes, inhale deeply through your nose for 4 seconds, hold it for 7, and then slowly exhale through your mouth for 8. Repeat this cycle a few times and you'll feel your body begin to relax. Mindful breathing helps reduce tension, lowers heart rate, and sharpens focus. You can practice it in the morning, during a stressful moment, or right before sleep. Over time, this habit teaches your mind to respond calmly instead of reacting with panic. It's a simple technique, yet it can be life-changing when practiced daily. Limit screen time. Technology connects us, but too much screen time can quietly drain your mental health. Hours spent scrolling social media or watching endless news updates can leave you anxious, distracted, or even insecure. Comparison culture online makes it easy to feel like you're not doing enough or not living up to others. Setting limits protects your peace of mind. Try creating tech-free windows in your day. No screens during meals, in the first 30 minutes after waking up, or in the hour before bed. Replace some of that time with reading, journaling, or simply sitting quietly. Even small boundaries make a big difference. Instead of your mind constantly absorbing noise, it gets space to rest and reset. Over time, you will feel calmer, more focused, and less dependent on digital stimulation. 6. Eat nourishing foods. Food isn't just fuel for your body, it's fuel for your mind. What you eat directly affects how you feel emotionally. Diets rich in fresh fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and healthy fats provide the nutrients your brain needs to function well. For example, omega-3 fatty acids found in fish and nuts help reduce anxiety and depression. Leafy greens provide magnesium, which calms the nervous system. On the other hand, too much sugar or processed food can lead to energy crashes, irritability, and mood swings. Making small changes like drinking more water, swapping sugary drinks for herbal tea, or adding more colorful vegetables to your plate can have a big impact on mental clarity. Think of every meal as a chance to nourish both your body and your mind. 5. Connect with others. We are wired for connection. Loneliness and isolation can harm mental health just as much as poor diet or lack of sleep. On the flip side, positive relationships act as a buffer against stress. Connection doesn't always mean long conversations. Even brief moments matter. A smile at a neighbor, a quick check-in text to a friend, or sharing a meal with family. These small interactions remind us that we're part of something bigger. Make it a daily goal to connect with at least one person in a meaningful way. It could be sharing your thoughts, listening to someone else, or simply being present together. Relationships are one of the strongest foundations for long-term mental resilience. Create a simple daily routine. When life feels chaotic, a routine provides structure and security. Having a predictable rhythm helps your mind feel more stable, reducing stress and uncertainty. Your routine doesn't have to be complicated. Waking up at the same time, planning meals, or creating a bedtime ritual can make a big difference. Even having a small morning ritual, like stretching or drinking tea, signals to your brain that the day has begun with intention. By reducing decision fatigue, routines free up mental energy. Instead of constantly worrying about what to do next, your mind can focus on more meaningful things. A structured day creates space for calmness and productivity. 3. Practice self-compassion. Many people speak to themselves in ways they would never speak to a friend. Harsh self-criticism can lead to constant stress, anxiety, and feelings of inadequacy. Practicing self-compassion changes that inner dialogue. Instead of saying, "I can't do anything right," try saying, "I made a mistake, but I'm learning." Treat yourself with kindness, especially during tough times. Self-compassion doesn't mean avoiding responsibility, so it means recognizing that being human includes both successes and failures. Daily reminders, like writing affirmations, forgiving yourself for small mistakes, or simply pausing to acknowledge your efforts, can rebuild confidence and reduce mental strain. A compassionate inner voice is one of the greatest tools for lasting mental well-being. 2. Rest and sleep well. Sleep is one of the most overlooked aspects of mental health. When you don't sleep enough, your brain struggles to process emotions, make decisions, and handle stress. Over time, lack of sleep increases the risk of anxiety, depression, and burnout. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. Creating a calming bedtime routine helps signal your body that it's time to rest. Avoid screens, dim the lights, and do something soothing, like reading or journaling. Think of sleep as mental maintenance. Just like your phone needs to recharge your mind needs rest to function properly. When you prioritize sleep, you give your brain the chance to reset, repair, and prepare for the day ahead. 1. Take time to be present. The most powerful habit for mental health is living in the moment. Stress often comes from worrying about the future or dwelling on the past. Being present pulls you out of those cycles and grounds you in what's real right now. Mindfulness doesn't always mean meditation. Though meditation is an excellent practice, it can be as simple as savoring your morning coffee, listening deeply in a conversation, or noticing the beauty of nature on a walk. The more you practice presence, the more peaceful your mind becomes. You stop racing ahead and start experiencing life as it is. Being present turns ordinary moments into opportunities for joy and calm. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more content designed to keep both your mind and body at their best.